Backlog trophies, am I right? We all have them, they are unavoidable. They haunt us, they hang over us, a reminder of what could be. I realise that my mad quest for a higher percentage has left me with the worst of the worst. The trophies that were too hard, too annoying, or just generally bothersome for me in some way. These trophies are the backlog ball breakers, and these are the games that broke me. Welcome to yet another video of Backlogs. Today I have 3 games that utilise the VR headset or peripherals, and I'll be starting off with PlayStation VR Worlds. This game comes automatically when you buy the VR kit. I bought this at the start of 2019 and I only got 4 trophies at the time. I returned again in November 2019 and got another 5 trophies before going back in 2021 to get another 4, which was the last time I played, and that leaves me sitting on 13 of the 27 trophies. As you can see, I never really played this game much, only dabbling in it here and there. So how exactly does this game earn a spot as a game that broke me? Well, 2 words. Certain aspects of the game make me feel queasy, and I have never felt the unmitigated joy of motion sickness quite like this game offers. Therefore, I'm limited to short stretches of gameplay, and much like a hangover in your mid-30s, it feels like it can take days to recover from. But with that being said, that is technically 4 times this game has defeated me, so I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to dust off the headset, charge the move controls, and see how well I can do this time around. Overall, this game is 5 smaller mini-games designed to showcase the hardware of the VR, each of them using different elements and styles of gameplay. Now, these 5 games each have a set of challenges to accomplish, and this makes up the bulk of the trophies. These challenges can be as simple as unmissable story beats, whereas some of them might be for accuracy or time-sensitive goals. As you can see, I've done Ocean Dive 100%, I've got all the challenges for them. The London Heist, I've left at 97%, 1 more challenge to go. Scavenger's Odyssey has 72% complete. Luge is 56%, and Danger Ball at 24%. The first and easiest of these games is the Ocean Dive, where we take a cage down into the ocean and cosplay as shark bait. This is barely even a game and more just an experience, so we're going to skip ahead to the second one. And here's our first real game, the London Heist, which is your general cops and robbers GTA style scenario. This one has the most challenges with 43 in total, and I just need to get 1 more. Why would I leave it at that? Oh, yes, okay, yes. For this challenge we need to do all the van interactions, which is basically just pressing all the buttons and dials in the van that you see here. There is about 15 or so, and there is a limited time at the start and the end of the level to get it all done, but it has a very finicky nature of the motion controls you can see here. It makes it difficult to register properly. Some of them just aren't picking up my movements, and the last time I played, I just gave up completely because I tried so many times and it just wasn't connecting or registering. It is known to be fiddly, so let's just see how many attempts it'll take this time.
Right, clear, yeah? That stuff's the dog's bollocks.
Gotta sip the drink, huh? Yum yum.
Close the fucking door.
I just chugged 3 drinks, I gotta piss. It's my trigger finger, what's the fuck? Oh, I dropped it. Oh. Pick it up, pick it up.
Reload your muppet.
What's the reload? I don't know how to fucking reload. What's the reload button? There we go. I figured it out. Why the fucking... No, don't fucking... I don't want the gun. Fucking force pull the bloody Uzi. Just press the button, damn it. Why can't you press the goddamn button? You're touching it. Oh my god. Oh, it popped. Oh, good. I very clearly did not press all those buttons. So despite being the worst getaway man ever who doesn't even know how to reload a gun and can't even work a car radio correctly, I still somehow popped the trophy on the very first attempt. Better yet, I felt no stirrings of unease. So, human 1, motion sickness 0. Scavenger's Odyssey is up next. This was probably the first or second game that I tried when I first got the game, and we play as maybe an alien in a mech suit, hopping around asteroids in space, shooting space beetles. The last time I played this, I could barely last 5 minutes before it felt like my head had been put in the rinse cycle of a washing machine. This is where the motion sickness is really at its peak, and it's the jumping around that does it. Most of the time you see me doing this, I have my eyes closed because it just feels like my eyeballs are being forcibly moved in 2 different directions. Even rewatching this trips me out a little bit. Oh boy. Oh, the moving. Oh. My eyes, my head, my brain do not like that. I'm just going to close my eyes when I do these jumps and listen for the land. But I have 72% of the challenges done, which means I only have 5 to go. So first up, I just need to destroy the 5 turrets in this section, and also in the same section I need to get past the turrets without my shields going critical, which may be a bit tricky with my eyes closed, but let's see how it goes. So we've got to destroy these 5 turrets, and I just need to charge up my power here, and then fire at the turrets without them killing me in the process. Okay, that's not too bad. And then I have to do this whole segment also without getting my shields to critical. But I don't know what counts as critical. I think that's just when the woman in your ear says that it's critical. But she hasn't said that I'm critical yet. So let's see if that works. Okay, that counted. That's 2 done. That's good. The next 2 challenges are time-based. We got to bounce across the asteroid fields in a certain amount of time, very quickly, only a couple of seconds. The first time trial was very simple. I got it straight away. But for some reason, the second one was just not giving it to me. I'm bouncing around up, down, sideways, basically in every direction. Oh god.
Energy source located.
Oh god. Oh. God. Why is it not going off? There's no way I am taking longer than 50 seconds. Why is this not popping? On this second time trial, the concentration factor was starting to sway, and I had only been at this for a short amount of time. But after about 5 attempts, I must have just made it in time. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's done. Thank God for that. I don't feel great, but I don't feel absolute garbage. So I'm going to keep going. I've made pretty good time with these challenges. These are the hardest ones. These 4 that I've completed were the hardest ones. I've only got 1 challenge left just for collectibles. So I'm doing better than I thought. So I'll go for this last trophy.
But no life support.
Despite the onset of poor decision making, I decided to keep going and attempt the miscellaneous trophy, Death from Above, for killing 15 enemies with an explosive tank during a jump. I was attempting it here in this area when I got hit by a very sudden wave of bleh, so bad that I pretty much ripped the headset off.
Sick as a dog now. Gonna
It was here that the trophy popped as well. Once again, I am pretty confident that I did not hit the requirements of 15 enemies in the air, but who cares, it's bloody done. I felt so shitty for the rest of the day that I decided to put this entire game on hold for at least another 24 hours. While I'm in my recovery phase, I still have 2 other games that require some VR peripherals to achieve, so for the second game, I will be hitting up Concrete Genie. This is a fun game, it's generally well recommended and well regarded. I already got the Platinum back in 2021, so today it's just the DLC cleanup, and if you know, you know. If you're not aware, there's a little bit of infamy attached to these trophies, the kind that trophy hunters tell their kids over a campfire to spook them. Back in my day, son, they offered us free DLC, but we couldn't play it without one specific controller. If you don't know, the trophy gods or the powers that be went and added some free VR DLC to this game, and with it 3 trophies. Now none of these are ball breakers by any means, but for these specific 3, 2 move controllers are required. And VR sets only come with 1. Not only have you just forked out cash for the entire VR headset, Now they are asking for more money on top of that. And they wonder why cynicism is the only emotion I can feel. So $20 later, I'm in this field with our little helper here. I wave at him to unlock hello. Oh yes, hello. Oh shit, he's coming closer. Oh. Now your main move controller is obviously your paintbrush wand thing, and this is where the second move controller really earns its keep. See this book? That's the second control. What you are seeing is what it does. It sits in your offhand, it does nothing. You don't even need to move it. Now I know that this is what they would call immersion, but to that I say a sturdy fuck off. Why couldn't any of the other controls do this? Why did I have to buy a second control that just sits there and does fucking nothing? There's immersion, and then there's just taking the piss. Once we get to the pipe organ plants, we'll make 6 of them and we'll blow some wind across them for musical genius. After all that is done, we can do some free painting, and this adds our last item to paint, which is a crystal, and that unlocks Crystal Artist. And that is all done. Concrete Genie DLC is complete. Took about half an hour. So since that was so quick, and I'm still recovering from motion sickness, we'll go straight into the third cleanup today, and that is for The Playroom, which is a preloaded game for the PS4 that shows off the camera and the new control for the console, when it was new of course. And this is also the first appearance of Astrobot. Although I don't think they gave him the name yet, but this is the first game that he was technically in. This is also another collection of minigames packaged all as free DLC, and I had 2 trophies yet to gather. The AR Studio plays around with the camera and uses your phone as a second screen, so obviously I needed the VR camera for this. I had to re-download this to my phone because I didn't have the same phone I did back in the day. And for the trophy Mask Quartet, I need to apply 4 mask filters to 4 people on screen. I know it sounds like nothing now, but back in 2013, this was not yet a common feature on everyone's devices. It was truly groundbreaking stuff. My issue here is that I need 3 other people, and I do not have 3 spare people laying around. However, I do have a lot of heads and faces. Straight away, this skull counted. I do have other skulls, but I didn't want to be boring and just have 3 skulls and myself on screen, not after the last Halloween incident. So I hunted around the house, searching for what might be suitable to be classed as a face that the camera might pick up on. I don't own any pictures, but I did variously try a few things around the house. Plushy Snorlax. No, but it's not much of a face. Okay, I get that. Let's go up a face. Plushy Avocado. No. Alright, well, alright, I'll try some figures now. Crash Bandicoot. Nope. Okay, figures don't work either. Okay, it looks like I'm just going to have to use more skulls. And that leaves me... Oh, that's perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay. So here are my 3 extra faces. Skull number 1, Skull number 2, and the X-Files Complete Box Set Series 1 to 9. Nice. The other Playroom trophy is called Shuriken Master. This one takes me over to the Ninja Bots minigame now, and all I need to do is kill all the ninja enemies by using the touchpad on the brand new PS4 control to swipe the ninja stars at them. This is like Temple Run or something like that. Now this sounds very simple if you have 2 players. Apparently it can be done solo with some practice, and I tried it myself a few times, but I guess the sounds of my fury finally encouraged my better half to help me out, and so 2 players, we did Shuriken Master in about 2 attempts. I was feeling better now, since those last two games didn't require a headset, so I was willing to risk it once again and finish off the last challenge for Scavenger's Odyssey. I had 9 out of 14 of these data capsules already found, but there is no way of knowing which ones were already claimed, so I had to shoot through the game and redo them all. So I've just run through this, getting all of these data capsules. It's taken me less than an hour, and I've only popped 13 out of the 14. I'm following a guide, but one of them didn't count. So it looks like I'm gonna go and do them all again.
You haven't got a choice.
It's been less than an hour and I am already feeling woozy. That should be the last one. Will it pop now or back at the menu screen?
A schematic of early prototypes for this Mark IV scavenger craft. It appears capable of performing a double jump maneuver. Just engage jump mode again while in the middle of a jump.
Do not screw me around again. Oh, thank God. Fuck, there it is. All the challenges done. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that that's done. Thank Christ that's over. Despite being relieved that that is over, there are still 2 more games to go, and I'm concerned that the motion sickness might get worse. The 4th minigame is Luge, which is where you lie flat on a skateboard and then roll yourself into oncoming traffic. I'm told that this is considered a sport. For this, we will be putting the controllers down completely now. We don't use our hands at all. Now we're just going to be using the headset to steer and avoid becoming roadkill. The first branch of challenges I'm going for is the individual time trials, which needs each of the 4 courses to be completed in under 1 minute 45. I've already done all the under 2 minute mark time trials. I'd actually already done one of these 1 minute 45s as well, so I only need 3 of these time trials left, and it's just a good place to practice on how to luge. Now, maybe because I was a beginner and just starting out again, but for me, 2 of these 3 times were coming down to the thinnest of margins. So thin, in fact, that you could measure these times down to the atomic scale. And by that I mean I'm only just squeaking by through my constituent elements to make these times. Midnight Falls is where it really tested me. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? A 15th of a fucking second. Okay, look, I'll forgive that previous match for the 15th of a second over, considering my final winning time. Time Traveler. Alright, that's all the time trials done. Now that I've shaken the cobwebs off, I'm going to go and tackle the World Tour. This is where I need to play all 4 of the races back to back and finish all on one timer. This means I need to maintain a constant high speed for the duration of each course and be pretty bloody perfect with each run. Naturally, this took me several attempts, and I was usually getting timed out. After what felt like about 20 attempts, I was slowly getting better and better, getting a little bit closer to the finish line each time, but I was still getting timed out with about 10 to 15 seconds from the actual end of the finish line. Oh, I can't get past this fucking truck. How in the bloody hell am I supposed to make that fucking time? How in the nah. Nah. Oh. 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 Oh my God. 0.8. Fuck you. Fucking hell. I tell you, it takes a time trial to really appreciate how long 10 seconds can be. Oh, and that's 2 challenges done, because I finally beat the World Tour. Finally, I managed what I thought at the time to be a really good run, scraping by on less than a second. So having scraped by, now comes the last of the World Tour challenges, and that is to beat the entire World Tour with 10 seconds left on the clock. And I can't even get 1 second. So like every time trial I've ever done in any game before, I am now going to have to find a way to squeeze more time out of no time. This is going to hurt. Basically, I'm going to have to get better at drafting. Drafting is where you come up behind a car and due to the lack of wind resistance, you gain speed. This is essential to keeping your speed up and making the final times, and of course we have to make sure not to get hit by the cars in the process. Collisions don't kill me, but they do slow me down. I'd drive behind a car and then move out of the way quick so I wouldn't get hit by it, but I need to really bring it down to the wire. I need to get as close to the car as possible to get the speed without clipping the car, and I just wasn't doing it. For all the speed I was gaining, I would lose it immediately, or I'd clip the car. I was just not quick enough to zip behind cars, zip around them. I was beginning to think that this game might actually get the better of me. However, what I haven't mentioned was that I had feared that the motion sickness would get the better of me and that there was no way I would survive luge without further loss of stomach. So I had been gaming the system by covering the sensor of the headset, effectively turning it into a type of steering wheel rather than piloting with my head. This allowed a small measure of success so far. I did all those earlier time trials, but it was not enough. I need to draft on a level that requires finer motor skills that can only be gained with head movements. So I gritted my teeth, I took a deep breath, I closed my eyes because I knew the motion sickness was coming, and I went back to wearing the headset as intended, and two things happened. Firstly, I felt fucking fine using my head for steering. There was absolutely no motion sickness at all. The only complaint was coming from my trapezoid muscles because it's been 10 years since I used them. Secondly, I immediately started getting a huge uptick in times. Okay, that's good. I've got this. I'm doing good. Under the truck. Take this turn, sharp turn. Car and a truck coming. Don't fuck it up. Take the in. Fucking close. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, this is good. This might be possible after all. I can get to about 8 seconds now. That's not bad. Oh, you can do it. Oh, fucking hell. Yes. And with almost 13 seconds to spare, I finally got Tour of Duty to pop. Yes! Now I was so happy with my success that I jumped right into doing the 4 no collision runs. The third one I had the most trouble with. Oh fuck, would you fuck off with the fucking bot? Alright, that was the third one. Oh, what's that for? Wait, did the trophy pop at the third one? Okay, that might be a glitch. Okay, that might be a glitch. I've just got the no claims bonus trophy popped for doing all 4 no collision runs on the third one. I still have one left to go. I still have to complete the 4th no collision run to get all the challenges anyway, but I had left the first race for last because it was the easiest one. We get King of the Road. That's all the challenges done. I am done with luge. Fuck, I think I'm even more relieved after defeating luge than I was after doing Scavenger's Odyssey. And so we come to it at last. Danger Ball, our final game. This is like a cyberpunk version of Pong if your face was the paddle, and is considered the most difficult of all these VR games. With 19 out of the 25 challenges left to complete, this was the part I was dreading the most. I hadn't even gotten any of the Danger Ball trophies, probably because I assumed that the motion sickness would completely ruin this for me. Our challenges here are divided into 3 modes: Tournament Mode, Score Attack, and Quick Play. Since I had only dabbled in these modes and there was a bunch of challenges to earn simply by just playing the game, I started up Tournament Mode first in order to learn the ropes again. So in this mode, we face 5 different opponents, each with a different moveset or attack, ending in the 6th round with Necro, who has the powers of the previous opponents. There are 8 total opponents that rotate through on an RNG basis, so the roster is always different every time you play. The big challenge here is to beat Necro, the final boss, without losing any points. But I've never even faced him, so we got to get there first. And just like how we lost the controls in luge, this time we're ditching another important piece of equipment, the chair. Yes, that's right. Although I did try a few times in a seated position, this game encourages you to get up and work up a sweat. It's like I'm really there. Whoa. Alright, nice. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, really good. Really good. Alright, that's good. That's a couple of challenges down out of the way already. Necro takes me to the cleaners a few times, but I finally get the hang of it. Good. Another challenge done. Good, good. I'm pretty certain the tournament starts on easy mode, and with the opponents, they go up in difficulty until we get to Necro, who's on the hardest mode. So now I need to do it without losing a point to him. And although I'm doing alright, I decided to move on to quick play. This mode is pretty much practice mode, and since Necro can copy all the other opponents, it stands to reason that I can try and develop a bit of a strategy on all of them, and I can also work on the quick play challenges as well. First up is Tornado on hard mode, and after 2 attempts I nailed him. Completing this challenge popped Hemispherical, that's for doing half of the challenges. And following up with that, I need to beat all the opponents on hard, and I also have to defeat them all on hard mode without losing a point to them. Nitro done. Machine's the easiest so far. Oh, are you kidding? I thought Machine was an easy one, but fuck, on hard mode, he's bloody giving me the shits. Twins, done. Jip, 5-0. I'm going to take this opportunity to get the comeback challenge with Smasher as well. That means I have to let him get a score of 4 with me at 0 and then come back and win. And Smasher is the easiest to do that for. So defeating all these opponents 5-0 wasn't too bad. They would each take a few attempts, but none of them were too bad until I got to Buzzsaw. So Buzzsaw's ability is that he can turn the ball into a buzzsaw, and the buzzsaw doesn't bounce off walls, it tracks along the walls. When it hits the corner of a wall, it'll change direction. And the amount of times, I swear to God, it has gone through my paddle, it has gone around my paddle, it's just bullshit. Fuck Buzzsaw. Fucking Buzzsaw. Fuck you. This is a fucking cheating scumbag bullshit. What is this fucking ability? Fuck you. I cannot accept that this is not bullshit. Oh, fuck this fucking Buzzsaw. Fuck you up the fuck. The stupid fucking ability. When you're moving fast around, it looks like these are passing right through your paddle, and I can see now that I am just missing a few of these. But I do take exception to this one in particular. This one absolutely fucking curved in midair. Fuck this cheating scumbag. Oh, just fuck off, Colossus, would you? Fuck off. Oh, that was all the quick play challenges. Done. Okay, will no one face me? With all the opponents defeated on the hardest mode, now I'm ready to face Necro. And I said earlier that I was developing a strategy, but in the end, they can all be beaten by just power driving the ball down their throats. So my first attempt at the tournament, I had a really good run. I pulled some opponents that I'm really good against, but Necro bloody scored. Fucking Tornado. The second run had Tornado, Buzzsaw, and Nitro in a bloody row, and I was not happy with this. Ooh. Ah, Buzzsaw. Of course it'd be bloody Buzzsaw. Ah, fucking Nitro. Sippy little shit. Surprisingly, I fucked Necro up real good. Oh, nice. Oh, he's really slow. Good. Oh, nice. That was good. Oh, he's gonna fucking wear me out. Yes! Oh! Yes! Fucking Necro is done. 5-0. No contest done. I was expecting that to take longer, actually. That was only my second attempt. That means tournament mode is complete. I've done quick play as well. All that's left now is score attack mode. There are a few challenges here, but the main one to beat, and the one that has kept so many from earning the platinum, is simply to get a score over 8,000 points. God, how hard can that be? I have defeated time trials, glitchy systems, and motion sickness. I am not concerned by a measly 8,000 points. God. So with score attack, there are no opponents here, just points to earn. You're just bouncing the ball off the wall and hitting the multipliers. And as the multipliers go up, the speed of the ball increases. This is slightly different than playing against an enemy. You have to learn how to keep the ball steady and in control rather than just pinballing all over the place. But I was whittling down the last few challenges until I was left with only 2. I had gotten the score of 3,000, but that 8,000 that I needed for the most difficult challenge was starting to look a lot further away than I first thought. After an entire day of playing this, I was getting no closer. My score was sitting in the low 3,000s. I just could not get beyond maybe about 3.5, 3,400. I couldn't keep up with the speed of the ball. Because I was only getting about half of the points I needed, this looked like it was going to be the beginning of a slow grind, at least another few days, if anything. Eventually, the fatigue of playing living room tennis with my face was just wearing me out, and I decided not to keep playing into the PM hours of the day. When I woke up the next day, I felt the consequences of standing for 6 hours with a headset on.
My back! Oh, my back!
I haven't felt like this since the Guitar Hero days. Although it's probably not recommended and I was still feeling sore, I was still determined to give this another try, even if it was just for a short time, just a bit of practice. I know from experience that these are the moments that are often the most successful for me, and despite protests from my spinal column, I was able to keep up with the ball. Now I would give you my reactions, but I was moving the ball too fast that I was no longer using my vocal cords. I was just trying to keep an eye on the ball. That is all. Score means nothing. Just keep your eye on the ball. Make sure you hit it. Make sure you can try and keep it in check. Look at how fast this is going. I made the mistake of looking down at my score at one point and fucked up a run. Fuck. I looked. Okay, that's a pretty good score. 6.5. Keep it in check. Keep it in check. Oh, I'm losing control. I'm losing control. Ah, oh, I got it. Oh, okay, I've got it. Yep, doesn't matter. I'm on my 3rd life and I've crossed 8,000, so that's fine. I've got this. I'm going to see how far I can get it, because I could easily just give up now, but why would I do that? I've come this far. So I'm going to see what points I can score. Oh, not bad, 10,000. Yep, that's Bullseye. That's for doing all the score attack mode challenges. And Danger Baller, that's for doing all the Danger Ball challenges. That's for doing all the challenges for all 5 of the games. And that's Plat. Yay! Ah, boy. Bloody hell. Wow. Ah. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see that complete. To see, especially an older game that has just been sitting in the backlog for so long, completed, it's such a good feeling. Not to mention that the other 2 games as well, I've gotten at 100%. In hindsight, I really wonder why I left this game for so long. It was actually fun. It was really only the one game that really gave me the motion sickness. I thought Luge was going to give it to me as well, but no, I got no motion sickness aside from Scavenger's Odyssey. So let's look at the overall stats of today's haul. I'm going to give PSVR Worlds a certified ball breaker status, mainly because I had to endure a level of discomfort with the motion sickness, but there were also times when I didn't think I was going to progress any further. On top of that, it didn't just land in my top 10 rarest platinums list, it smashed its way into third position at 0.6%, knocking the formidable Surgeon Simulator down a peg. Even the Playroom, which has no platinum, has a 0.56% completion, so if it did have the plat, it'd be even higher than VR Worlds. Trophy-wise, I got 19 more trophies, including 1 platinum, I got 3 more games up to 100%, and 1 bouncing baby brain aneurysm. But the real number you came here to see is just how far the needle moved for my completion percentage. When I started this, I had an eye-watering 98.09%, and I am now at 98.25%.
Damn, I'm good!
Anyways, I'm going to wrap that up there. If you've survived this journey with me, thanks for watching. If you want to check out Behind the Waterfall any further, I have my first backlog video here. I also do platinum runs as well, so go check those out if you want to see more of my stupid humour.